This 5th to 6th century Roman goblet has a hollow bowl made by glassblowing, but the stem and the foot are solid. They were made by adding glass and manipulating it with the tweezers. Here a small blowpipe is used and a small amount of glass gathered. This glass is only required to make the bowl of the goblet. The stem and the foot will be made from other gathers. The glass is blocked. The blocking creates an egg shape that's perfectly concentric with the blowpipe so that when the bubble comes in, the wall thickness will be even all around. The bubble is held downward. It's spun a little bit to elongate the inflated glass. The bubble's blown larger. And the sides are touched lightly to establish the conical shape. A constriction is then begun between the blowpipe and the bulb. The vessel is blown a little larger, the sides are set at their angle, the bottom is made slightly conical, and a thin punty rod is used to gather a small amount of glass to be placed at the tip of the bowl. The glass is put in place, the attachment cast off, leaving a little sphere of glass stuck on the end of the bowl. And then using the flat part of the jacks, this is tooled to become cylindrical. And the bottom of the cylinder is slightly flattened. Another gather of glass is collected, and it's placed on the tip of the stem. It's cast off. This reheat is mostly to keep the cup hot. This gather is flattened forcefully. A blade on either side of the gather. The jacks are squeezed to increase the diameter of the gather. The pincers are used to further increase the diameter of the foot, and these leave characteristic scars on the bottom. The vessel is flashed briefly in the furnace and transferred to the punty so that the rim can be created. This goblet will have a furnace-finished rim, so it's necessary to hold the vessel from its base. The tips of the pincers deliver thermal shock, and a little tap on the right arm of the bench, and the neck breaks cleanly. It takes a few moments to soften the glass to allow the shaping of the rim to begin. After the transfer to the punty, the first reheat is unavoidably long. But once the glass softens, the jacks, the two-bladed tool, can be used to give the vessel its final shape. The vessel gets a final flash in the furnace and is taken to the annealing oven for slow cooling.